Hello audience, I am now presenting my thesis with the topic Utilization of Video 360 in Construction Site Monitoring. This thesis is written under the instructions of I4Site company. The main intentions of this final year project is to discuss a dedicated feature that was implemented and tested on weekly basis by me together with my development team at I4Site. This web-based application was created using multiple modern web technologies where Video 360 is significantly focused. In particular, those tools consist of HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap jQuery for client side, and for backend side, we are using Django and MySQL. So those tools and framework is also explained along this project. The theoretical part of this thesis was collected carefully through online reliable academic resources and company manual. The result of this application meets the requirement for site monitoring, but it doesn't mean that the application won't be developed, but we are constantly testing and innovating new advanced functions for our application. However, the application requires high internet connection and it is not scalable in mobile devices. When it comes to the table of content, the structure of this thesis starts with the introduction and general information of I4Site company, followed by 360 video and virtual reality technology. In chapter 3, Video 360 is significantly focused, including 360 cameras, a comparison between Video 360 and virtual reality. In chapter 4, tools and frameworks applied for the development process are discussed. Last but not least, video observation will be demonstrated in more detail in chapter 5. So what is Video 360 and virtual reality? When watching 360 video, the user can move either left to right or top to bottom within a spherical space. On the other hand, a virtual reality experience can almost seem unlimited because you can have the full control of your environment beyond direction. So instead of looking around, a viewer can move around and interact with the environment. Objects can be picked up, doors can be opened. So in education, teachers may diversify their teaching methods by using 360 videos in class to provide students with virtual material, graphical explanation, and example. In terms of front-end library, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are mainly used to construct the user interface of the application. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, which builds the skeleton of the website. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets that define styling animation so that the website looks more attractive and lively. JavaScript is a programming language that manipulates the content of the application. It builds and styles HTML elements, interacts with user behavior, or even handles HTTP requests. Together with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, Bootstrap and jQuery are used as supported tools for writing the code. For example, instead of having 5 lines of code, jQuery comes to help developers to simplify the code so that they only need to have 1 line of code but have the same features. In backend side, We are using Django and MySQL. Django is a web development framework written in Python coding language. MySQL creates tables to store the data. The client may use MySQL syntax to communicate with the server by an HTTP request. When a server gets a request from the browser, it processes and responds to the client the data. So, what is video observation for? Because of the weakness of the building industry, only 30% of the time working in the construction site is countable and productive. This is because of the deficiency in information flow between parties involved in the side projects. Limited management ability leads to quality risk, working safety vulnerability. So i4Site is concentrating on digitalizing the construction industry to successfully enhance safety, productivity, and quality with AIC platform, in which Video 360 plays a vital role in the revolution of the site monitoring. Video observation is recorded quickly indoor and outdoor space by head-mounted camera to track the snapshot in the directed work area, for which there is no intention to track personally information in the video. This feature is created as a means to maximize the working quality and effectively deal with any issues, improving safety at the workplace and property protection. Site managers may take advantage of video observation to monitor productivity and make project planning. Another meaning of the observation is to specify issues that occurred and detected during the filming route at the workplace and then send it to the responsible party to fix. The filming is for a snapshot of the worksite purposes, so we try to minimize as much personal information detected in the site as possible. Filming takes place at the site every week, after which they are saved in Amazon Web Service and used for video observation purposes. After site evaluation process in video observation, on the observation will be shipped to the third party who will be responsible to repair as soon as possible. The former evaluation process was not as convenient and easy as it is nowadays due to the missing Video 360 added into the platform. 360 videos enable us to change viewing perspective from all directions, from which we can observe the objects and events that occur in the video in more detail. Hello, in this video, I would like to show you how video observation works and explain the most important features in video observation. So let's get started. First of all, we choose the date. Let's choose this date in week 11. And then we choose the first video in the list. From the top right corner, we can see the logo indicating video 360. We are able to use mouse to rotate the camera from right to left, from left to right, and from top to the bottom. There are many options to play the video in the toolbar, like play pause button, it is video speed, select whole frame, reset camera position, So what is this for? Reset camera position is useful if we want to go back to the original position of the camera in case we get lost in the video. So for example, if we are somewhere here and we want to go back to the default position, just click it and then we are in the right position. For entering autoplay mode, I will explain it later on. And for the screenshot, after we click it, we download the screenshot of this video and open it here. So just drag it here. Okay. To control the volume of the video, it is easy and useful to do it from here. So just try it. So let's create a new observation. When we want to create a new observation, first we pause the video and rotate the camera to a certain position we want. Then we click the control button in the keyboard and draw the bounding box like this. Now we can see the add new observation bar on the right here. After we choose some item here and press save, here we go. Now we have new observation created. So let's go back to the entering autoplay mode. As we can see, video container is now taking up the entire screen. When video reaches the time when the observations are found, it pauses for 3 seconds to show the bounding box on the left and highlight the item on the right side here. So just try it. As we can see, when the video reaches the time when the observations are found, it stops for 3 seconds, draw the bounding box and highlight the item here so that we can notice it very easily. On the action carried out here is automatic without user interaction. It is very useful for public screens in certain situations. We control that kind of screens remotely by the token, ID and link so that it operates itself. Thank you for listening to my presentation. If you have any question, please contact me by this email below. Thank you for listening to my presentation. If you have any question, please contact me by this email below. Thank you for listening to my presentation. If you have any question, please contact me by this email below.